I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Tips by Jen, Sammy the Goat, Miss Black Sheep Does Nails, and I Love Nails for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you all so very much. Hey my beauties, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today I'm using these nail tips that I got from Amazon. I can't remember the name. I will link it down below, but they're like some press-on nails, and then I'm using these tabs here to apply my nails today. And I just wanted to show different applications that are quick and easy. For these, I probably would still like prep my nail really well and then etch my nail so that the sticky part can stay on pretty well. But you kind of want to find one that pretty much matches your nails. These are too small for my nails. They're not going to ever like fully cover it, but they do the trick. And then you just pull the tab back. You're going to place it on your nail, rub it down, pull the tab back like so. Find the nail that fits, but I would place this better if I was keeping them on, like to make it more flush to the cuticle. And then I push it down for like, hold it there for about 5 seconds really well. And they do last. I've tried and worn these tabs before out somewhere, and they last me a whole day. They probably could have lasted longer because it was really tough to get them off, but I did today. I'm on day 3 of my Nailmas. And this set is pretty simple, straight to the point. I always do a reindeer set. And, you know, we normally do Rudolph the Red-Nosed. I might do him this year. I might do another reindeer set. But this is Penelope, the purple-nosed reindeer. If you know, you know. I do Penelope every year. I have Penelope, my purple-nosed reindeer. And we're doing a press-on set to show some love to Penelope. So at this moment, I'm just doing the same, step. I'm using the tabs. I do place them on my natural nail. I go ahead and rub that down really well. And then there's like a plastic tab that you pull up from it. And then the other side is so it's double-sided stickiness. And then you want to apply your press-on. So these nail tips I'm using today, they are considered press-ons because they come in an array of different shades. And I am so sorry. I meant to show these set of nails on camera, and I don't know what happened this night, but I will do another video during this series, I'm sure, with these nail tips so you can see. But I will also link them down below so you can just press the link and go and check them out. But they're really nice. They're a long coffin, so my perfect go-to nail. I love to wear a long coffin, and they just come with every color imaginable, so that's another plus. But I'll let you finish watching me apply the nails. So for my colors today, I'm using this Born Pretty Glitter Reflection Gel. Really pretty shade these came in. Of course, I'm going to include some of my Madam Glam. So I have Purple Era here for today's set. I'm also using Bold White as well. I'm going to use Divine Glam, which is like a brownish type shade for today's set. And we're going to jump right in. So the Penelope is just going to have a face. So my index is pretty much Penelope's face. I'm now just creating her eyes, and then I'm going to give her a few little lashes. And I need new nail art brushes, to be honest, because The ones I have, I've been using from since the beginning of time, and it's just time for an upgrade so I can make finer lines, better lines. So if you know of any good nail brushes, please comment down below and let me know. I'm adding now Purple Era as her nose, and I'm so sorry I'm out of frame. I didn't even realize. Then I'm gonna take Purple Era again, and I'm gonna create like some little ears on top here, and then I do give it a 30-second cure at this point. And I forgot, this was also an embossed set as well. So I actually poured over acrylic before I went in and cured. Also, I did not show it on camera, but I matted these nails. I'm not even sure why I didn't show that, but I matted the nails. So I went over it with a matte top coat before going in with my designs, which helps because, again, it's an embossed set and I didn't want anything cured right away. So yeah. On this nail, I'm doing some drips. I probably should have did icicles, but I'm doing some purple drips on this one. So I'm kind of just mapping where I want the bottom of each drip to go. And then I'm going to go up and just pull that around and make it, you know, however. And then I'm going to pour over the wet acrylic again and then give that a 30-second cure in my lamp. So then I'm going to make some dots underneath the drips, and a few of those, or a couple of those dots I'm going to make into like burst. So I'm going to take my nail art brush and just kind of pull away from the dot and make it look like a little burst. And then I'm going to pour that acrylic over and cure it for 30 seconds. For my ring finger, I'm doing another go-to nail design for Christmas, which is plaid. I love a good plaid nail set, and I do plan on doing a few more of these as well because it's just endless combinations you can do with plaid, and I just love the design overall. So I'm taking bold white and I'm going to go down the nail and then across the nail at the top and the bottom, and then give that a cure to start my plaid design. So you know the nail set wouldn't be Christmassy if I didn't add in one of our favorite designs, which is snowflakes. And one thing I like about doing snowflakes during the holiday seasons is that you can do different types of snowflakes. There's so many different variations of a snowflake, and they all look really nice and just eloquent, and you can tell, you know, exactly what it is. But I'm going to place 2 of them on this nail, pour over the acrylic, and cure for 30 seconds. And then for the thumb, I'm doing the exact design I did on my ring finger as well. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. It's appreciated. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you for joining me on my nail journey. If you've been subscribed, new or old, I love you so much, and I'm thankful and grateful for you all. Off camera, I apply some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. Y'all, I forgot to show y'all that I incorporated the gold glitter from Born Pretty, but here's the finished set, and I used it with the plaid and the reindeer. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this set, and if you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to be the very best you can be, and much love to you all.